So people are always asking me what was the hardest prison I'd ever been at, and a lot of them were tough. Big Sandy and Beaumont, Atwater, they all had their times. My first week at Atwater, two people got murdered in the shoe, but man, I really feel like Victorville was the one, just because of all the little backbiting, little political games that happen. You think talking shit, right, is not really that big of a deal, but when talking shit can end up at the point of a knife where they'll cut your head off. All right, I'll give you an example, right? So, the dude who had the yard, right, was part of a big time prison gang. I'm gonna change his name so nobody really gets bent out of shape, but we'll call him Frosty. So there was an issue between the skinheads and the Pisces at one point, and it was some drunk shit happened. It really could have got cleaned up, but the heads got involved and they wanted this dude disciplined or whatever. The skinhead said nah, he wasn't in the wrong. To the yard, it was a big old riot. They're in the shoe, and this guy, Frosty, told the staff he couldn't come out. Well, that ain't allowed. You always have to let somebody come back to the yard. So years down the road, I'm at Victorville, and this shit finally comes out. Well, two heavy hitters go in Frosty's cell. They cut his head off. They stabbed him about 40 times, and they literally cut his head off. Only thing that was holding his head on his body was that gristle that's on your spinal cord. Gruesome. I wasn't in the cell. I don't know what happened, but I heard from a very reliable person the whole story. Two of my friends are in ADX right now for it. Let's just put it that way. That's the kind of stuff that's crazy when somebody get their head cut off. That's some serious shit.